In the lens, firstly we are having lens at a spherical surface. Whenever we are saying the spherical surface, it can be concave spherical surface or convex spherical surface. Concave spherical surface means we'll have lens. Convex spherical surface will have lens. Okay. So suppose let us consider a light ray is moving from here, having a refractive index n1, and this one is n2. And similarly here also the same thing, refractive index n1 and n2. Now here we will have the, firstly here in the concave I will have the n1 greater than n2 and n1 less than n2, and even convex also, that is n1 greater than n2 or n1 less than n2. Okay, fine. Now
Yes,
here
sir.
the object is in front of the surface, in front of the spherical surface. Now suppose I can also have the object behind the spherical surface. Again, n1 greater than n2 and n1 less than n2 for concave. This we can call an for real object. In front of the spherical surface, we can call an real object. The similarly, we can have for virtual object. Virtual object. Okay. For all these, we are having that it is minus n1 by u plus n2 by v is equal to n2 minus n1 by r. Okay. For any case, either it is concave spherical surface or convex spherical surface, and even n1 greater than n2 or n1 less than n2, whatever it may be, the formula it is minus n1 by u plus n2 by v is equal to n2 minus n1 by r. Okay, and then
Yes, sir.
after that we are having the lens formula. Now you can see that here lens means it is a combination of two spherical surfaces. Two spherical surfaces. Suppose let us consider I am having the two convex spherical surfaces which are joined together. Then we'll call it as a lens. Suppose I am having a concave spherical surface which are joined together. We can get the concave lens, or we can also call them biconcave lens. Okay, that also will get. Okay. But is
Yes,
similar
sir.
to mirror formula, we are having the lens formula. That is, if I know the object distance and image distance, then I can find the focal length of the lens. Okay. If we have only one surface, only one spherical surface, then I will apply this formula. Okay. Suppose this is number one
Yes, sir.
and this is number two. And number three, it is lens maker's formula. That is how a lens will be prepared. That means, see, some people they will have spectacles. Okay. Firstly, the doctor, optician, they will measure the sight, that is either plus 1 or plus 0.25 or minus 0.25 or minus 1.25. Like this, they will measure. Depends upon the power of the lens. Okay. The spectacles will be prepared.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
now I want to find what will be the what will be the focal length of that lens. That is the formula it is n2 by n1 minus 1 times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r. Okay. Where n2 it is the refractive index of lens. Okay. N1 it is the refractive index of air, or we can also consider it as rarer medium. Rarer medium. Okay. So the lens it is a denser medium. If we consider
Yes, sir.
light ray is coming from air, I can write n1 is equal to 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is n1 is equal to 1 and n2 is equal to, suppose let us consider it is having a refractive index mu. So this focal
Yes, sir.
length it is focal length of the lens with respect to air, with respect to air. Suppose if I want to find
Yes, sir.
what is the focal length of lens with respect to water, then I can write refractive index of lens by refractive index of water.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that is light ray is moving from water to lens, water to lens.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. And from this lens makers formula, okay, we are having the different types of lenses like plano concave, plano concave lens, and then plano convex lens, and then biconcave, biconcave lens, and then biconvex lens, biconvex lens. Now, in the plano concave lens, that is, first surface will be plane, okay,
Yes, sir.
and then next it is concave,
Yes, sir.
like this, okay, and then plano convex lens, plano convex lens. All these diagrams, why I am drawing means now I want to find what is the focal length of this lens, and these diagrams are useful in the silvering of lens, silvering of
Yes, sir.
lens. Okay, okay, fine. Now you can see in the plano concave, in the plano concave lens. Okay, this is my R1 and this is my R2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and here it is R1 and this is R2. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine. Now you can see that it is fine. In the plano concave lens, observe carefully this concave spherical surface. Concave spherical surface. That means from the optical center to some distance, that is towards right, will have center of curvature.
Yes, sir.
This is my R. And the light ray is moving towards right now. Towards right.
Yes, sir.
So R2 will be positive right now.
Yes, sir.
R2 will be positive. For convex spherical surface from the optical center, this distance. This is my R2.
Yes,
But
sir.
here the light ray is moving towards right. So here R2 is negative.
Yes, sir.
What I know is that the radius of curvature of a plane surface or plane mirror, it is infinite. It is
Yes,
infinite.
sir.
Okay, that is R is equal to infinite. So in our formula, I can write 1 by F equal to mu minus 1. Here light ray is moving from air to lens. Na?
Yes, sir.
Air means 1 and the refractive index of lens is mu. Mu minus 1 times 1 by R1, that is 1 by infinity minus 1 by R2. So 1 by F equal to minus mu minus 1 by R2. Can I write
Yes, sir.
right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here it is 1 by F equal to same thing, mu minus 1, 1 by infinity minus 1 by minus R2. Because R2, we are measuring the radius of curvature opposite to the direction of the incident light. That's why R2 is negative.
Yes, sir.
So 1 by F is equal to mu minus 1 by R2. Okay.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why we'll say that focal length of a plano convex lens will be positive and focal length of a plano concave lens will be negative. See, even for convex and concave lens also same. Focal length of concave lens will be negative and focal length of convex lens will be positive. Okay, fine. In this biconcave lens, this is R1, this is R2. Okay, so here it is R1. You can see we are having this is R1 and R2, this one. So R1 is negative. So we can write as R1 equal to minus R and R2 equal to plus R. Biconcave or biconvex. Means both the spherical surfaces are having equal radius of curvature. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So
Yes,
here
sir.
in biconcave, I can write the formulas. 1 by f equal to mu minus 1 times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 plus r. So it is minus 2 times mu minus 1 by r. Okay, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
For biconvex lens, this is R2 and here it is R1, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So R1, we are having this one, it is R1 and R2, this is R. So here also the same thing. R1 is equal to R and R2 is also R. But according to sign convention, R1 we are measuring towards right. That is along the direction of the incident light. So R1 equal to plus R. And R2, we are measuring the radius opposite to the direction of incident light. So R2 will be minus R. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So 1 by F is equal to 1 by F is equal to mu minus 1 times 1 by R minus 1 by minus R. Upon calculation, we'll get 2 times mu minus 1 by R, 1 by F.
Yes, sir.
So focal length of okay biconcave lens, it is R by minus R by 2 into mu minus 1, and focal
Yes,
length
sir.
of biconvex lens, it is R by 2 into mu minus 1.
Yes, sir.
Now observe carefully, in the lens formulas we'll have not less than 10 formulas will be there. See the first formula, lens at a spherical surface. Suppose I am having an sphere. I am having a sphere. Suppose let us consider I am having a sphere. Okay, fine. Suppose this is the center of curvature. And radius of curvature it is, suppose let us consider 20 centimeter.
Yes,
Radius
sir.
of curvature it is 20 centimeter. Okay, so that is my principal axis is this one, passing through the center and perpendicular to the pole, right?
Yes, sir.
This is my principal axis. Okay, okay, fine. This is one pole. Suppose I'll keep as P1 and this one as P2. Okay, fine. From this one, I am having an object. I am having an object. Okay, I am having an object which is placed at a distance 60 centimeter. 60 centimeter. That is U is equal to minus 60. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Now this spherical surface, you can see this spherical surface. It is a concave spherical surface. It is a
Yes, sir.
concave spherical surface, right? So the focal length of concave spherical surface, okay, let us consider 30 centimeter.
Yes, sir.
Whenever the light is incident, okay, that means whenever the light is parallel to principal axis, then what will happens? The light ray will passes through the focal point, okay, will passes through the focal point, right? Okay, so since it is diverging nature, whenever we extend it backwards, suppose like this, whenever we extend it backwards, it will form a image. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now from the pole P1, I want to find what is the image distance. I'll put as V1. Okay, this one as U1. So by using the principle 1 by F equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U, right now.
Yes, sir.
That means from the pole you can see focal length and object distance are negative,
Yes, sir.
right now. Okay, so minus 1 by F is equal to 1 by V1 minus of 1 by minus U1. So 1 by V1 equal to 1 by U1 minus 1 by F. Can I write?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll get the correspondingly against V1. Now this V1 will act as an object for P2. Okay,
Yes, sir.
for this surface, focal length is 30 means this surface is also focal length 30 only, no?
Yes, sir.
Right? For entire sphere, the focal length is constant. No? So that means now object distance U2, that is nothing but V1. Light ray is moving towards the right. So we are measuring the distance in the opposite direction. So U2 equal to minus V1, right? And we know the
Sir.
focal length. Focal length is 30 centimeter. Okay, fine. Now here what I should find? I need to find final image. Final image.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now these kind of problems
Yes,
you
sir.
practice more. Okay, either in the JEE mains or advanced, they ask this type of questions. Simple
Yes, sir.
logic. Simple logic. Okay, I'll tell the simple logic. See, firstly we are having sphere. Identify pole and center of curvature. From the pole,
Yes, sir.
object is placed. How much distance? They will give U and F, or image and focal length they will give. They may ask to object distance.
Yes.
Out of the three properties, they may ask, they may give any two values. They will ask the third one. Whatever the
Yes,
image
sir.
is formed from the first surface, whatever the image is formed from
Yes,
the
sir.
first surface, that will act as an object for the second surface. Then we need to apply. Okay. Okay. Instead of doing this one, what I can do, it is, instead of doing this one, I need to find image distance now. Suppose if they didn't give the focal length, if they didn't give the focal length, okay, and the refractive index of this sphere is 1.5. Here it is 8. That is n1
Yes,
is
sir.
equal to 1, and this is n. We are having formula minus n1 by u plus n2 by v is equal to n2 minus n1 by r.
Yes, sir.
That is minus 1 by u means minus 60. N2 1.5, I'll write as 3 by 2. Okay. For easy
Yes,
calculation,
sir.
I wrote 1.5 minus 1 by radius. They gave 20.
Yes, sir.
So that I will get the image distance of the first spherical surface.
Yes, sir.
Avuna? Ante 1 by 60 plus 3 by 2 V1 equal to 1 by 40. That is nothing
Yes,
but
sir.
3 by 2 V1 equal to 1 by 40 minus 1 by 60. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you consider 240 LCM, this is 6, this is 4. 2 by 120. 2 by 240 means 1 by 120. 3 by 2 V1 equal to 1 by 120. 60. So V1 equal to 180 centimeters. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Na? Okay, bounding 180 centimeters. Now this V1 will act as an object.
Yes, sir.
Now that means now here light ray is moving from lens to air, right? So
Yes, sir.
minus 3 by 2 by object distance, that is minus 180 plus 1 by V2 is equal to, okay, 3 by 2 minus 1 by R. Sorry, 1 minus 3 by 2. Na? Here it will be 1 minus 3 by 2 by minus R. Because for second spherical surface, R2 will be negative. Na?
Yes, sir.
Right now. So I can write this one as 3 by 2 into 180 plus 1 by V2.
Yes, sir.
1 minus 3 by 2 means minus 1 by 2 by minus R. So 1 by 2 R. They gave R as 20 now.
1 by 40.
60. So 1 by V2 equal to 1 by 40 minus 1 by 120. That is nothing but
Yes, sir.
take 1 by 40 common. 1 minus 1 by 3. That is 1 by 40 into 2 by 3. That is 20. So V2 is equal to 60 centimeter. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like this, okay, we have the problems on the spherical surface. That is number 1. Okay, on this one.
Yes, sir.
You knows when we need to apply this lens formula. Object distance and image distance they gave. To find the focal length, then I will use this formula. Okay, and coming to lens
Okay.
maker's formula. Lens maker's formula. That is, initially I am having a lens which is placed in air. Which is placed in air. Okay, it is having a focal length f1. Okay, inside the lens I am having a refractive index as n2. Outside it is air. Here it is air. Okay, and the this one what we call radius of curvature of the lens as r1 and r2. Okay,
Good.
so I can write 1 by f1 or 1 by f air. I can write as n2 by n1. Okay, by n1 minus 1 times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So 1 by f1 equal to, let us consider refractive index of lens as mu. కొంత వాల్యూ ఉంది అనుకుందాం. సపోజ్ 1.5 అని తీసుకున్నాం. ఎయిర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 1 అంటే 1.5 minus 1, రైట్ నా? రైట్?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now what happened it is that it is mu minus 1 times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Okay, called as equation 1. Called as equation 1. Now what I did it is that I am having liquid here. I don't know whether it is water or some other substance. You can take ether. Okay, అవునా?
Yes, sir.
మనకు ఆర్గానిక్ కెమిస్ట్రీ వచ్చు, మనకు కొంత వస్తుంది. అయితే నాకు ఇక్కడ ఒక లిక్విడ్ ఉంది. ఐఎమ్ హ్యావింగ్ ఏ లిక్విడ్. ఇన్ దిస్ లిక్విడ్ వాట్ ఐ డిడ్, దిస్ లెన్స్ ఈజ్ ఇమ్మర్స్డ్.
Yes, sir.
ఓకేనా? అండ్ దిస్ లిక్విడ్ ఈజ్ హ్యావింగ్ ఎ రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ mu dash. ఓకేనా? Now
Yes.
I need to find the focal length of the lens with respect to liquid. Okay.
Yes, sir.
With respect to liquid. By this. Now I can write 1 by f2 equal to refractive index of the lens by refractive index of liquid minus 1 times whenever the lens is immersed in liquid, the radius of curvature does not change now.
Yes, sir.
R1 and R2 will remain the same, right? So 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Okay. Now
Yes,
here
sir.
refractive index of lens is mu by mu dash minus 1 times 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Now let us consider if refractive index of lens is greater than refractive index of the liquid.
Yes, sir.
If refractive index of lens is greater than refractive index of liquid, that is mu is greater than mu dash. When mu is greater than mu dash, what is the value of mu by mu dash?
Greater than.
Huh? Greater than
Greater
1.
than 1.
Okay. Then I can say that under this case, I can say that F2 is positive.
Yes, sir.
Okay. F2 positive means it acts like a convex lens or it is a convergent lens.
Yes, sir.
Right now. Okay. Suppose let us
Yes.
consider another case. If refractive index of lens is less than refractive index of liquid, that means mu is less than mu dash. That means mu by mu dash will be less than 1. That means that focal length F2 is negative,
Yes, sir.
right? So when focal length is negative, I can say that the given lens is acting like a divergent lens.
Yes, sir.
Is acting like a divergent lens. Avuna?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Like this. So now what I want it is relation between F2 and F1. Relation between F2 and F1. How can you find? Any idea?
Divide.
Suppose I will consider this as equation 2. This as equation 2. Now tell
1 divided by 2.
1 divided by 2 or 2 divided by 1. Anything. Okay. If we divide the equations, 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2 will get cancelled. Correspondingly, we'll have this one. Mu minus 1 and this one. Okay. Okay. Like that. Suppose if they ask like this on the lens maker's formula, they may ask like this. Okay. Now, what happened it is that I am having a lens. Either it is convex lens or concave lens. Anything. Okay. Either convex lens or concave lens. Okay. Firstly, before going this one, let me define intensity of light or intensity means. Okay. We'll see the definition of intensity. Okay. Na? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Intensity is defined as amount of energy absorbed or emitted per unit area and per unit time. Okay. Amount of energy absorbed or emitted per unit area of a substance and per unit time can be called as intensity. Okay. I think you might study it in the waves
Yes,
chapter.
sir.
In the waves chapter, you might study it, and even in the here, and even in the optics also, you will study this one in the wave optics. Okay. Suppose observe the same definition. I will tell in two methods. I will tell in two methods. Observe carefully. Suppose method one. Method one. Intensity is defined as energy emitted or energy absorbed per unit area, per unit time.
Yes, sir.
Right? That is my method one. Method two. Intensity is defined as energy absorbed or energy emitted per unit area and per unit time. అవునా? అబ్జర్వ్ చేసిన టూ మెథడ్స్.
Yes, sir.
అంటే మీకు మామూలు జనరల్గా ఆఫ్లైన్ క్లాస్ అవుతున్నప్పుడు కూర్చోండి, కొంతమంది టీచర్ చెప్తుంటే ఏమవుతుందంటే మన పక్క క్లాస్లో కూడా వినిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది.
అవును సార్.
జనరల్ మనం ఏమంటామంటే ఇంట్లో ఎవరైనా బాగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు అనుకోండి, గట్టిగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు అనుకోండి, మన జనరల్ డైలాగ్ ఏంటంటే చిన్నప్పుడు వీడికి బాగా వస ఎక్కువ పోసారంటారు. అవును.
Yes, sir.
దాన్నే మనం టెక్నికల్గా ఏమంటున్నాము, ఇంటెన్సిటీ అంటారు. ఇప్పుడు నాకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ఇంటెన్సిటీ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎనర్జీ పర్ యూనిట్ ఏరియా అండ్ పర్ యూనిట్ టైం కదా. సపోజ్
Yes.
let us consider in a convex lens. Okay, in this convex lens, suppose I am having a light ray is passed, correspondingly image will be formed right now, like
Yes,
this.
sir.
like this image will be formed. Okay, fine. That's not an issue. Okay. Suppose let us consider, okay, this total among in this total length of the lens or among the total area of the lens, half of the area is filled with black paper. Is filled with
Yes.
black paper. Whenever we are having the full lens or full area, I am having an intensity I. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
whenever we are having area A by 2, what will happen to intensity?
Decreases.
Decreases, obviously. ఓకే ఎందుకంటే ఏరియా తగ్గిన కొద్దీ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ లైట్ రేస్ passes in that lens will also be decreases. ఈ మొత్తం
Yes, sir.
in this total area, suppose if 100 light rays are passing in this area A by 2, total 100 light rays should pass. That is area of the lens is decreased.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and remember that
Yes.
okay, the focal length of a lens is directly proportional to square of the area of the lens. Square of the area of the lens. Okay. Okay, fine. This one intensity we spec we discussed it. And then lens makers we discussed. And then next, suppose I am having a lens like this.
Yes, sir.
If I divide the lens, okay, perpendicular to the principal axis, perpendicular to the principal axis, such that it will be divided into two parts like this and like this. Okay, na? Whenever
Yes, sir.
I divided it, then what happens? The radius of curvature, okay, the radius of curvature remains constant from here to here. So focal length will be constant.
Sir.
Suppose if I divide the
Yes,
lens
sir.
along the direction of the principal axis, that means we are having like this. Then what will happen? Brightness will be decreased.
Yes,
That
sir.
is, intensity will be decreased. As intensity decreases, focal length will be decreases. Right? Or
Yes, sir.
else you can see here, as area decreases, what will happen? Focal length decreases. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Cutting off lens
Yes.
is okay. Next one, it is silvering of lens. Silvering of lens. Suppose you can consider any lens. Okay. Firstly, I am considering the plano convex lens.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, plano convex lens. Plano convex lens. Okay. This convex spherical surface is having an radius of curvature as R, capital R. Okay. Suppose let us consider a light ray is incident. A light ray is incident on this plane surface. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here it is air. Here it is medium. That is the refractive index of lens. We are having a refractive index as B. Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Now see, that means light ray is moving from rarer medium to denser medium. Rarer medium to denser medium.
Yes, sir.
So what we'll do with this,
Yes.
we'll draw a normal. Let us consider a normal. Such that rarer medium to denser medium means the light ray, sorry, the refracted ray will travel towards the normal. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That means here the light ray got one refraction. One refraction.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Due to this refraction, the light ray is incident on the convex spherical surface. Okay. Convex spherical surface. Okay. After refraction, after incident on the convex spherical surface, the light ray will again get reflection. Okay,
Yes, sir.
one reflection. You can see. Okay, here at convex spherical surface and at plane surface, whatever the light is moving outwards, that is out of the lens, I am not considering. Out of the lens,
Yes.
I am not considering. Whatever the lens is traveling inside the lens, that only I am considering. Right? So
Yes, sir.
whenever the light ray is incident again on plane surface, again finally it will comes back. That means again one
Yes,
refraction.
sir.
That means in this case we are having the two refractions and one reflection.
Yes, sir.
So the the combined focal length, I can say that it is two times. Refraction means focal length of the lens. Reflection
Yes,
means
sir.
focal length of the mirror. Okay, I'll keep as Fn. Such that focal length of mirror I can write as R by 2, right? And
Yes, sir.
focal length of lens, that is nothing but mu minus 1 times 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this case, I can say that 1 by FL equal to mu minus 1. R1, that is the radius of curvature of a plane surface. What is the radius of curvature of the plane surface?
Infinite.
Infinite. So 0 minus 1 by.
Yes.
Here radius of curvature of convex spherical surface. We'll have radius of curvature in this direction. Light ray is moving towards right. But we are measuring the radius of curvature in the opposite direction.
Yes,
In
sir.
the opposite direction. So R2 negative. Na? So I'll keep as minus R. So 1 by FL is equal to mu minus 1 by R. See, entire in the ray optics, if you are going slowly step by step, then only you will get. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Suppose in any step, if you are lacking the basic, then entire problem will not get. ఆప్టిక్స్ లో
Yes,
రే
sir.
ఆప్టిక్స్ ఉన్న దరిద్రం ఇదే. నువ్వు ఏ ఒక్క స్టెప్లో చిన్న తప్పు చేసినా కూడా అసలు నీకు ఆన్సర్ రాదు, మొత్తం బ్లాంక్ ఉంటుంది. అందుకని ఆప్టిక్స్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చేసేటప్పుడు
Yes, sir.
ఈవెన్ ఎగ్జామ్లో అయినా నీకు ఆన్సర్ వచ్చినా కూడా స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ ప్రశాంతంగా ఉండి ఎక్కడ మిస్టేక్ చేశాను చూసుకోవాలి. అందుకని ఇది
Yes.
కొంచెం ఇది ఎట్లా అంటే కొంచెం సెన్సిటివ్గా ఉంటుంది ఈ చాప్టర్ అంతా. 1 by F is equal to
Yes.
1 by FL means mu minus 1 by R. I can write as 2 into mu minus 1 by R2. Now, this FM, that is reflection. Where we got reflection? Tell here, na? At the convex spherical surface, we got reflection, right?
Yes, sir.
Right now. That means here, for the convex spherical surface, radius of curvature is negative, na? So, focal
Yes,
length
sir.
will, okay, okay, fine, this one. Minus R2. So, upon calculation, we'll get F, okay? Upon calculation,
Yes.
okay, we get F. Now, here what they will do, it is that, okay, sorry, not this one. Take the opposite or face reversal, like this, okay? Take the face reversal. Let the mirror image. Take the mirror image of this plano convex lens. Okay, na? Fine. Now, for this plane surface, it is silvered. That means it is coated with an insulator. That means you can see, anytime you can see the back side of the mirror. Okay, the back side of the
Yes, sir.
mirror will have cardboard. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so that means from that surface or from that face, there will be no light rays will be passes. Suppose here, whenever light ray is passed, we'll have the reflection, one refraction, and then reflection, and again refraction.
Yes, sir.
For this surface, even it is silvered or non-silvered, radius of curvature, here it will become as infinite.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we don't have any this one. So here also we'll have the two refractions and one reflection and one reflection. Okay, so that is 1 by f equal to 2 by fl plus 1 by fm. Reflection is obtained at the plane surface, na? Right?
Yes.
So fm is equal to infinity by 2. That is nothing but infinity. And 1 by infinity means 0. Na? So f is equal
Yes.
to fl by 2. Right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I can silver
sir.
the convex spherical surface. Okay. And I can,
Yes, sir.
here I consider plano convex. Similarly, I can consider the plano concave lens. Plano
Yes, sir.
concave lens. Okay, na? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, what you do it is, okay, draw the diagram for plano concave lens. Plano concave lens. Such that at plane surface, at plane surface is silver, and find focal length, and find focal length. That is first one. And second one it is at concave surface is silver, find focal length, right?
Yes, sir.
Silver and find focal length. Okay, na? First draw. Okay. After drawing, hello. After drawing,
Yes, sir.
okay. After drawing, what you do is send it to WhatsApp, to my WhatsApp. Okay. Complete within 5 minutes. హలో జయంత్
Sir.
అయిపోయిందా?
Geyser, sir.
టూ రిఫ్రాక్షన్స్, వన్ రిఫ్లెక్షన్. మరి ఫోకల్ లెంత్
అంటే మీరు జస్ట్ గిమ్
ఫైన్ ఫోకల్ లెంత్. ఫోకల్ లెంత్ ఎందుకంటే మన ప్రాబ్లమ్స్లో అవే కదా కనుక్కునేది. ఈక్వేషన్లే మనకి ఇంపార్టెంట్. అండ్ ఒక 3 years బ్యాక్ మొన్న అంటే 2020లో హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒక మాస్టర్ నన్ను అడిగారు, మెయిన్స్కి అడ్వాన్స్కి తేడా ఏంటి శ్రీకాంత్? అట్లా ఫిజిక్స్కి కెమిస్ట్రీకి తేడా ఏంటి అని. మీరు కెమిస్ట్రీలో
Yes.
సినాప్సిస్ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఉన్నారు అనుకోండి, 80% ఆఫ్ సినాప్సిస్లే మీకు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్లో వస్తాయి. మీరు కెమిస్ట్రీలో మన దరిద్రం అట్లా కాదు. ఫిజిక్స్లో ఎట్లా అంటే ఈ సినాప్సిస్ ఎంత పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఉంటుందో దాని 40% వస్తాయి. 60%
Yes.
ఈ సినాప్సిస్ అప్లికేషన్లో ఉంటుంది. అందుకని సినాప్సిస్ బట్టి మనం డెవలప్ చేసుకోవాలి అప్లికేషన్స్. ఇక్కడ మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అందుకని ఈక్వేషన్ రాయటము, అట్లాగే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఎట్లా చేయాలి అని తెలుసుకోవటమే ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, సరే, ఇది అయింది. ఇది అయిన తర్వాత మనకి ఏముంది? సపోజ్ ఐఎమ్ హ్యావింగ్ ఎ లెన్స్. ఓకే, ఐఎమ్ హ్యావింగ్ ఎ లెన్స్. Suppose let us consider the focal length of the lens as 30 centimeter. Okay, 30 centimeter. Suppose I am having an object here which is at a distance of 40 centimeter. Which is at a distance of 40 centimeter. Okay, fine. Now here I am having a concave mirror. This focal length is 20 centimeter. What will be that is at what distance the final image will be formed? Such that, okay, let us consider this distance. This distance, it is 30 centimeter. That is distance between lens and mirror, it is 30. Okay, na? Fine. Right. Okay. So here what I am doing that, they gave initial object distance and focal length of the lens. Right?
Yes.
I need to find image formed by lens. Image formed by lens. Suppose from the here it is formed. This distance I need to find. Right? Okay. So which formula we need to use? Which formula we need to use? Which formula? Lens formula. Right? Okay. Suppose if they instead of focal length, they gave the radius of curvature. They gave the radius of curvature of both the spherical surfaces of a lens is given as 30 centimeter. Then I will use lens at a spherical surface. 2 times I should use.
Yes.
Okay. Na? Okay. So depends upon the distance.
Yes.
Suppose here focal length. Correspondingly, I will get V1. And this V1, this is my object distance U2. U2 I can write as 30 minus V1.
Yes, sir.
And they gave this one focal length of concave mirror. So again I need to use mirror formula. And the complexity level ane chudu.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే, ఒకవేళ ఫోకల్ లెంత్ ఇస్తే ఓకే,
Yes, sir.
రేడియస్ ఆఫ్ కర్వేచర్ ఇస్తే ఇక్కడే నేను 2 టైమ్స్ చేయాలి, 2 ఇమేజెస్ వస్తాయి. ఫస్ట్ ఈ సర్ఫేస్ వల్ల ఇమేజ్ that will act as an object for this surface, okay, and then finally we will have, okay, and then this acts as an object for the concave mirror, okay, like this, okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine, mostly
Yes, sir.
next one, that is lens and mirror. Suppose I am having a lens, f1, and I am having another lens, okay, not necessarily it should be same lens or different lens, okay.
Yes, sir.
This formula will be applicable to whatever be the lens, either f1 may be concave or convex, and f2 may be concave or convex. Then I need to find the resultant focal length, that is
Yes, sir.
1 by f1 plus 1 by f2, and let us consider d is the distance between the lenses. D is the distance between the lens, that is optical center of the first lens to the optical center of the second lens. That is the distance between the lens. That is the distance between the lens minus d by f1 f2. Okay.
Yes,
Suppose
sir.
if the two lenses are in contact, then what will be the formula? Two lenses are in contact. That is d equal to 0. No, no?
Yes, sir.
Like this. Okay. The combined focal length I can write as 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. If second lens is concave, na, so by using sign convention, I can write 1 by f1 minus 1 by f2.
Yes, sir.
And then first write the general formula and then apply sign convention. Then
Yes, sir.
it will be happy, or no confusion will be there, or no mistake will be there. Okay. Okay, fine. Like
Yes,
this,
sir.
these are the formulas or basics in the lens. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na? Clear? Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see on this lens theory. All these is on the lens theory. I think did I send this one? Lens theory document. Lens theory. No, I sent it.
Astronomy.
Okay. Almost 25 questions are there.
Yes, sir.
Almost 25 questions are there. Na? Okay. Okay, fine. And afterwards, we are having this more than one option match the following. Okay. All these are. First, we will see the first question. Okay. Okay. See the first question. That is one plano convex and one plano concave lens of same radius. Okay. Of curvature
Yes, sir.
R, but with different materials are joined side by side as shown that. If the refractive index of the material 1 is mu1 and 2 is mu2, then the focal length of combination. You can see this is the material 1 and this is material 2. Material 1 is having a refractive index mu1. Okay, refractive index
Yes,
mu1.
sir.
And material 2 is having a refractive index. That means for the material 1, we are having like this. Okay. Okay. For
Yes,
the
sir.
plane surface, we can say radius of curvature, it is infinite. And for this surface, that is R2, will have negative value. They gave that it is radius of curvature
Yes,
as
sir.
R. So R2 will be minus R. So for this material 1, I can write as 1 by F1 equal to mu by 1 minus 1 times 1 by infinity minus 1 by minus R. So 1 by F1 equal to mu mu1 minus 1 because first material is having a refractive index mu1.
Yes, sir.
Mu1 times mu1 minus 1 by r. So I can write as f1 equal to r by mu1 minus 1.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I'll find r2. I'll find r2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, for this material 2, we are having radius of curvature negative. No? And for this surface, radius
Yes,
of
sir.
curvature is infinity. So 1 by f2 equal to mu2. Okay. 1 by f2 equal to mu2 by 1 minus 1 times 1 by minus r minus 1 by infinity. Okay. Na? That is 1 by f2 equal to mu2 minus 1 by minus r.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So f2 is equal to minus r by mu2 minus 1. Okay.
Yes, sir. One by f is equal to, okay, 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 because these two materials are placed in contact now. There is Yes,
no
sir.
distance separated by distance. So 1 by f is equal to, okay, they are asked to find the focal length of the combination. That's why I consider this formula, combination formula. That is 1 by f1 capital R by mu1 minus 1 and 1 by f2. Okay, fine. So 1 by f I can write
Option
as
D.
option D.
D. Yes, sir.
Minus 1. Mu1 minus mu2 by r. That is r by
Yes.
mu1 minus mu2.
U1 minus U2.
Okay, like this. Okay, write down.
Yes, sir. Completed.
Completed. Fine. Next question. A thin convex lens, okay, having a refractive index 1.5 is placed on a plane mirror. When a pin is placed at A, okay, at A there is a pin, okay, placed at A such that OA is equal to 18 centimeter. Its real inverted image
Yes,
is formed at A itself. Okay, object is placed at A and image is also formed at A. Okay, when a liquid of refractive index μL is put between the lens and mirror, there is a liquid is kept. Okay, the pin has to move by a distance to A dash such that OA dash equal to 27 centimeters. To get inverted real image at A dash, okay, what will be the value of mu? What will be the value of mu? Okay, suppose see here, whenever the object is placed at A, that means we are having a convex lens and this is the mirror. Here it is object is there, that is at A. That means light rays will fall
yes, sir.
up to the optical center, there will be no deviation. After the optical center, there will be deviation. Right? Like this. Okay. Na? Okay. So here and for this surface 1 and this is 2. From the first surface, we are having refraction. And from the second surface, there will be reflection. There will be a reflection. Okay. Okay. So we can write as 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
They gave that
Yes, sir.
resultant one, it is formed at 27 centimeter. So 1 by 27 equal to. Initially, it is formed at 18. Right? Okay. So 1 by 27
minus 1 by 18 is equal to 1 by f2. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. LCM will be 54. That is 2 minus 3. 1 by f2. So f2 is equal to minus 54 centimeter. Okay. Now I
Yes,
got
sir.
the f2. That is, since 1 by f2 equal to, okay, since it is a convex lens now, biconvex lens, so we can write as, okay, mu minus 1 into 2 by r, or 2 into mu minus 1 by r. So 1 by 54 is equal to mu minus 1 times radius of curvature. Okay, see the radius of curvature. Okay,
Yes.
okay, 2 by r. Now here you can see a thin convex lens. Okay, that is refractive index of lens. It is 1.5 into 2 by r. Okay, fine. And the focal length of the focal length of the lens. Focal length of the lens. Initially, it is at 18 centimeter. So it is 1 by 18 equal to radius of curvature of the lens will be 18 centimeter initially. Okay, initially. Now for plano convex lens, that is minus 1 by 54 is equal to refractive index of the L minus 1 by 18. Okay,
Yes.
this is 3 times. So minus minus cancel. So mu L minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3. Mu L is equal to 4 by 3. Okay, see
Yes,
the
sir.
option, that is option C.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Now.
1 minute. Yes, sir.
Completed. Next one, a convex lens of focal length 20 centimeter produces images of the same magnification too. Okay, when an object is placed at two distances, x1 and x2 from the lens. Okay, now initially we are having a convex lens. Okay, like this convex lens is there, having a focal length f, produces images of same magnification. Same magnification means I can consider m equal to plus or minus 2,
Yes, sir.
because they told that it is two images now. So magnification equal to p
Yes,
by
sir.
m. Suppose let us consider when m is equal to minus 2. That is for real image. That is for real image. It produced an image distance. Sorry, object is at distance x1, right? Object
Yes, sir.
it is at place. So firstly, I want to find what will be the value of x1. Since magnification, we can write as f by f plus u. Do you know this formula?
Yes, sir.
You know, sir? Magnification
Yes,
minus
sir.
2 equal to f by f plus x1. So minus 2f minus 2x1 is equal to f. So we'll get it as minus 2x1 is equal to 3f. So x1 is equal to minus 3f by 2. Okay. Similarly,
Yes, sir.
when x equal to plus 2, sorry, magnification equal to plus 2. That is for virtual image. That is for virtual image. That is 2 is equal to f by f plus x2. That is nothing but 2f plus 2x2. is equal to f. So x2 is equal to minus f by 2. They are asked to find ratio of x1 and x2. That means x1 by x2 minus 3f by 2 upon minus f by 2. That is 3:1.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Completed.
Yes, sir.
No. Fine. Formation of real image using biconvex lens is shown below. If the whole setup is immersed in water without disturbing the object and screen positions, what will one observe on the screen? That means, see in the question, formation of real image using a biconvex lens is shown. Whatever the image is formed, that is real and inverted, right?
Yes, sir.
And object is placed between f and 2f. So we can
Yes,
say
sir.
that it is image is enlarged or magnified. Even you can say
Yes, sir.
that it is from the diagram. Size of the image is greater than the size of the object now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, size of the image is greater than the size of the object. Okay, fine. Now it is if the whole setup is immersed in water without disturbing the object. That means I told now, firstly, we are having the focal length of lens, okay, with respect to air, that is 1 by f, mu minus 1 times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2.
Yes, sir.
Now the lens is immersed in water. That means I can write as mu by mu w minus 1 times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so here mu w, refractive index of water, what is the value? Refractive index of water, 4 by 3. 4 by 3.
Yes,
So
sir.
1 by f2 equal to mu by mu w means I can write 3 mu by 4 minus 1 times 1 by r1 minus 1 by r. Okay. That means whatever be the value of mu, 3 mu by 4, it is less than mu now.
Yes, sir.
3 mu by 4, right? It is less than mu.
Yes.
Okay. 3 mu by 4 is less than mu. Okay. That means 3 mu by 4 will be less than 1. That is 1 by f2
Yes, sir.
by 1 by f1 is equal to 3 mu by 4 minus 1 by mu minus 1. That we will get it as f1 by f2 is equal to 3 mu minus 4 by 4 mu minus 4. Right?
Yes, sir.
Whatever be the, you can take whatever be the value of mu. Okay? That is,
Yes, sir.
it is mu, 3 mu minus 4 by 4 mu minus 4 will be less than 1.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if I consider mu equal to 2, that is 6 minus 4 by 8 minus 4. That is 2 by 4.
Yes,
Is less than 1. Okay. F1 is less than F2. Or else I can write
sir.
F2 is greater than F1.
Yes, sir.
That means the lens, whenever it is immersed in water, the focal length is increased. So focal length is increased means we can say magnified image.
Yes, sir.
Avuna? Magnified
Yes, sir.
image. Okay, right.
Completed.
Completed. Okay, fine. Next one, fifth question. A plano convex lens of focal length f2 and refractive index mu2, radius of curvature is r, fits exactly into a plano convex lens, focal length f1, okay, and their plane surfaces are parallel to each other. Then the focal length of the combination. That means, see, firstly we are having plano convex lens. Plano convex lens. Having an focal length as f2, refractive index as mu2, radius of curvature as r. Fits exactly into a plano concave lens. Okay? Like this. Okay? And this plano concave lens, sorry, this one, here it is plane. That means like this. Firstly, this one is there. Okay, and this one. Okay, here plano convex, it is having a focal length f2 and refractive index is mu2 and the radius of curvature is r. For concave lens, it is focal length is f1, refractive index is mu1, radius of curvature is r. Now we need to find focal length of combination. Focal length of combination.
Sir, same as first one.
అంతే సి అంటే 2019 మెయిన్స్లో 10th ఏప్రిల్ ఏదైతే అడిగాడో సేమ్ ఇయర్ 12th జాన్లో అడిగాడు
12.
విత్ స్లైట్ మాడిఫికేషన్.
Small.
అవునా,
Yes, sir.
ఇక్కడ మనకేమొస్తుంది అంటే
Option B.
ఆప్షన్ బి వచ్చింది అంతే కదా. స్లైట్
D అనుకుంటా సార్.
బిఏ నీకు కింద కీ ఉంది,
D అనుకుంటా సార్. D.
అదే అదే నీకు కింద డౌన్ నేను కీ పెట్టాను, సి ఉందా అయితే సాల్వ్ చేస్తే వస్తుంది. ఒకసారి తర్వాత సాల్వ్ చేయండి. r by mu2 minus mu1 ఇదే వస్తుంది.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే ఫైన్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, సిక్స్త్ క్వశ్చన్. What is the position and nature of image formed by lens combination shown in diagram where f1 and f2 are the focal lengths? First ఏం చేశారు, first we are having the convex lens and then we are having the concave lens, right? And they gave the object distance and they gave focal length of the lens, right? So firstly I'll find the
Yes, sir.
at what location image is formed by the convex lens. The image formed by convex lens will act as an object for concave lens, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and again they give the focal length of concave lens. So first start doing u is equal to minus 20 centimeter and focal length of the convex lens will be positive, so plus 5. Okay, so v1, that is the image formed by the convex lens, that is 1 by f1 equal to 1 by v1 minus 1 by u, that is 1 by 5 equal to 1 by v1 minus object is at 20 centimeter. By using sign convention, we get minus 20. So 1 by 5 minus 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by v1, right?
Yes, sir.
That is equal to 1 by v1. So
20 by
1 by v1 equal to 3 by 20. So v1 equal to 20 by 3 centimeter. Okay, 20 by 3 means approximately 6.67 centimeters. అంటే ఫ్రమ్ ద సెంటర్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి 6 centimeters. ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ 2 కదా, అంటే సమ్వేర్ హియర్ విల్ హ్యావ్ ద ఆబ్జెక్ట్. ఓకే ఫైన్. ఓకే, నౌ The light rays are moving towards left. Towards left now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. Focal length it is negative. So 1 by F2 equal to 1 by V2 minus 1 by U. That is 1 by minus 5 is equal to 1 by V2 minus 1 by minus 20 by 3. Okay, na? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, see, that is minus 1 by 5 equal to 1 by V2 plus 1 by 20 by 3. So, 1 by V2 equal to minus 1 by 5 minus 3 by 20. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
3 by 20. LCM will be 20. Minus 4 minus 3. So, V2 equal to minus 20 by 7. Okay. అయితే see here. This is 2 centimeter. So this distance, sorry, this total distance it is how much we got? 20 by 3. Right? Now I need to find this distance only. Okay. Hello. Ona?
Yes, sir.
That means here we can say that it is 20 by 3 minus 2. That is 14 by
Yes,
3
sir.
centimeter. So object is at 14 by 3 centimeter. Fourteen by 3. That is 3 by 14. So V2 is equal to 1 by V2 equal to minus 1 by 5 minus 3 by 14. LCM will be 70 minus 14. Okay. This is plus 15. That is 1 by 70. Okay. That is V equal to 70 centimeters from the lens B. From here, 70 centimeters. Okay. That means from here to here it is possible. This is it. Okay, na? Okay, na? Completed.
Yes, sir.
Next, 7th question. నిన్నటివి అయిపోయినాయా బయోట్ సెవెట్లో అండ్ ఆంపియర్స్లో
అయిపోయినాయి సార్.
అన్నీ వచ్చినాయి కదా?
వచ్చాయి సార్.
ఏం రాకుండా లేదు?
అన్నీ వచ్చాయి సార్.
ఓకే, ఫైన్. Next, an object is at a distance 20 centimeter from a convex lens or focal length. The lens forms an image of the object. If the object moves away from the lens at a speed 5 meter per second, the speed and direction of image will be. The object is at a distance 20 meter from a focal length. Okay. Sorry, U is equal to minus 20 meter. And focal length of the convex lens, it is given as 0.3 meter. The lens forms an image. That means I can write as 1 by F equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is 0.3. 0.3 meter taken. 1 by v minus 1 by minus 20. 1 by 3 means I can write 10 by 3. 1 by v
Yes.
plus 1 by 20. So 1 by v equal to 10 by 3 minus 1 by 20. LCM will be 60, 200 minus 3. So v is equal to 60 by 197 meter. Okay, fine. Now,
Yes, sir.
if the object moves away from the lens at a speed 5 meter per second, the speed and direction. Okay, that means I know that 1 by f equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. That means I can write as minus df by f square equal to minus dv by v square plus du by u square, right?
Yes, sir.
There is no change in focal length. Na? There is no
Yes, sir.
change in focal length. So 0 is equal to minus dv by v square plus du by u square. So dv by du, sorry. Here what I can write it is dv by v square is equal to du by u square. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Divide by dt on both sides. So that dv by dt means velocity of image, that is equal to velocity of object by u square. I know v and u, right? And
Yes,
they
sir.
gave that it is the object speed they gave, that is 5 meter per second. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that is the object
Yes,
is
sir.
moving away from the lens. Okay, that means I can say
Yes,
away
sir.
from the lens means minus 5 meter per second.
Yes, sir.
So correspondingly, I can find speed of image.
Yes, sir.
Can you find speed of image?
Yes,
Vi
sir.
is equal to minus 5 into V by U. V by U whole square. That is 60 by 197 divided by U. That is minus 5
Understood.
into 3 by 197 whole square. Okay. Now do this calculation. Okay. Do this calculation and can you try this eighth one?
Yes, sir.
I think plano convex lens, that one only. Okay. Plano convex and plano concave only. Okay. Do this calculation and complete, try this eighth question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. 3 by 197. 197. That is 0.015. 0.015 square. Point triple zero double 25. So speed of image it is minus 5 into point triple zero 5. 5. Okay. So speed of image will be 0.001125.
Yes, sir.
That is, take 4 decimals, or else 3 decimals we can take. That is 1.12. 1.12 times 10 power minus 3 towards the length.
Yes, sir.
Towards the, okay. Okay. That is option D.
Yes, sir.
Next 8%. Completed na this one.
Yes, sir.
8%. A plano-convex lens of refractive index mu1 and focal length f1 is kept in contact with another plano-concave lens of focal length and refractive index. If the radius of curvature of spherical surfaces is r and f1 equal to 2f2, then mu1 and mu2 are related by. First, plano-convex lens means f1 is equal to, sorry, f1, 1 by f1 is equal to mu1 minus 1 into plano-convex lens. Na? So mu1 minus 1 by r, right? And for plano-concave lens,
Yes, sir.
that is 1 by f2 equal to minus of mu2 minus 1 by r. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is f1 is equal to capital R by mu1 minus 1. f2 equal to capital R by minus of mu2 minus 1. They gave that it is f1 equal to 2f2.
Yes, sir.
That means R by mu1 minus 1 is equal to minus 2R by mu2 minus 1. Upon
Yes,
calculation,
sir.
we'll get mu2 minus 1 is equal to minus 2 mu1 plus 2. So it is 2 mu1 plus mu2 is equal to 3.
Yes,
2
sir.
mu1 2 mu1 plus mu2, right? f1 is equal to 2f2.
Yes.
Okay. This is mu2 minus 1. Then mu2 minus 1 is equal to 2 mu1 minus 2. So 2 mu1 minus 2 minus mu2 plus 1 is equal to 0. That is 2 mu1 minus mu2 is equal to 1. See, this option is there. 2 mu1 minus mu2. Option C. Take mods.
Yes, sir.
Take mods. Right. Total, how many questions are there? 25. No?
Total 42, sir.
Lens 25.
Yes, sir.
Next, see ninth question. A convex lens is put 10 centimeter from a light source and it makes a sharp image on a screen kept 10 centimeters from the lens. Now a glass block of refractive index of 1.5 centimeter thickness is placed in contact. To get a sharp image, again the screen is shifted by a distance. Again the screen is shifted by a distance, right? Okay, firstly,
Sir.
a convex lens is put 10 centimeters from a light source. Suppose here it is light source and this is the convex lens. So that is object distance it is 10 centimeters.
Yes, sir.
To get a sharp image on screen kept 10 centimeters from the lens. Now a glass block of refractiveness 1.5 of 1.5 centimeter thickness is placed in contact with the light source. Okay, is placed in contact with the light source. This is the glass block having a refractive index as 1.5. Okay, fine. To get a sharp image, the screen is shifted by distance. To get a sharp image, okay, here it is the light source. Okay, here we are having a block
Yes, sir.
of refractive index 1.5. And this distance it is 10 centimeters. Okay, fine. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, whenever the light rays are incident on this glass block, right now, this glass block is having a thickness of the glass block. They gave it as 1.5 centimeter. That means light ray is moving from rarer medium to denser medium.
Yes, sir.
When light ray is moving from rarer medium to denser medium, we can say real depth is equal to mu times t,
Yes,
right?
sir.
అంటే ఇదెంత
Yes.
1.5. Refractive index is 1.5 and this one is also 1.5. So approximately it is 2.25, right? Out of this 10
Yes, sir.
centimeters, 2.25 centimeters, that is 10 minus object distance will be 10 minus 2.25. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Approximately it is minus 7.75. 7.75 centimeter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now see here that a convex lens is put 10 centimeters from the light source and it makes a sharp image on the screen 10 centimeters from the lens. That means wherever the object is there,
Yes, sir.
at that position only image is formed. So I can say that object is placed at center of curvature right now.
Yes, sir.
2f is equal to 10. So focal length will be 5 centimeters.
Yes, sir.
So that is, since it is convex lens, focal length will be positive. So 1 by 5 equal to 1 by v minus 1 by minus 7.75. So 1 by v equal to 1 by 5 minus 1 by 7.75. Okay,
Yes.
fine. 1 by 5 means it is 0.2. 0.2 minus 1 by 7.75. That is 0.129. That is nothing but 0.2 minus 0.129. That is nothing but 0.071. 0.071. That is V is equal to how much we got? 14.084. Okay, fine. Now
Yes, sir.
see here, this is 10 centimeter, and like this, there will be reflection, that is 14.084 minus 10 plus 2.25, that is 14 point, let us consider 14 minus 12.25.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 12.25. Okay, now 12.5, how much we will get? 1.75.
Yes, sir.
And this one here we are having the 1.5 centimeter thickness now. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so that is approximately we'll have 1.75 minus 1.5 now. That is approximately 0.25.
Yes.
Okay, away from the lens, that is option C.
Yes.
Okay, now next
Yes, sir.
10th one. Okay, you can see this one. Once try these questions, 10 to 25, 15 questions are there now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, once try these questions.
Yes, sir.
If you didn't get any question, ask me. I will tell. Tomorrow, that is Saturday, na? Tomorrow. Tomorrow also you come
Yes,
at 11 o'clock. Okay, so that we'll
Yes, sir.
complete that semiconductors. So from Sunday
Yes.
onwards, full chapters only will focus.
Yes, sir.
From Sunday onwards, we'll concentrate on the full chapters. Okay, this single topics are completed. By tomorrow, I'll complete semiconductor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.